Hello, and thank you for watching another DIY repair video for Luggie scooter. Today we'll be focusing on repairing and replacing the top console. Two reasons why you would want to replace the top console is if it had any damage to it, causing it not to function properly. Another reason would be to upgrade it. Our consoles now come with this potentiometer as well as plastic wigwags, as seen here. Now we do offer these plastic wigwags and potentiometers in case you want to upgrade your scooter. But for the most part, we're going to focus on removing the console itself. Now it's a really easy removal process. Only thing that's required is a screwdriver, a needle nose pliers, as well as a 7mm wrench. Now we're going to start this process by removing the wiring harness first. Now the wiring harness is located right here. It comes out from the tiller, and it's a quick connect to the console itself. Okay? So we're going to remove this by squeezing the quick connect, not the wire, just the quick connect, and pulling it back. Once that is removed, we could then start removing the screws from the top and from the bottom. Now there's one screw on top and two screws on bottom. After those are removed, we are then going to use our wrench to just loosen the bolts, the nuts to the bolts on the bottom of this console. Just loosen them, because you can actually take them out with your hand. There you go. Let me loosen this one up a little more. Perfect. Once everything is removed, the console just pops right off, just like that. Not very hard, very easy. See how it rests on this base plate? Now you want to be careful that a damage to the top console might damage the base plate itself. And if that happens, the replacement of the tiller is needed. We will show you how to replace the tiller in another upcoming video. But for the most part, the console itself is really easy to put on, really easy to take off. To put it back on, we're just going to place it back on that base plate. And we're going to start with the screws that we took off. We're going to start with the screws that were underneath the console. We want to put those in first. Okay, so what we're going to do is reinstall these. Now you don't want to tighten anything until everything is completely in place, because you want it to be evenly tightened across the board. So what I do is I usually just snug it up, and I don't use power tools with this unit. You can, but if you do, we recommend using it at the lowest torque possible. Screwdriver, handheld screwdriver, is perfectly fine. Replace the top screw. Now you don't want to over tighten this at all, because if you over tighten this screw, it will essentially crack the console shield. Once that's in place, we're going to replace our nuts for the bolts. You want to just get them nice and snug. Again. Then we use our wrench to tighten everything up. Okay, once that's all tightened up, make sure our screws are nice and tight. Again, just make sure this is nice and snug. You don't want to over tighten this. Now we're going to replace our wiring harness. Now the wiring harness, you don't need to use your needles, pliers again. You simply, from the quick connect tip, align it with the holes and push it in. You hear it snap into place. Once that snaps into place, you want to just test everything, make sure everything's functional. As you can see, you have a status light that is illuminated. You have the battery indicator that is indicating your battery voltage, and it's operational. Okay, and that's it. Thank you again for watching our videos. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call, or you can call your dealer, as well as drop us an email. Our email address is service@freeriderhealthcare.com, and we'll be more than happy to provide you additional videos if you request specific videos, or provide you any kind of information on parts or repairs. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.